Hello everybody, this is PotterBrony. Welcome to another blind reaction of Death Battle. This time we have Ken versus Terry, Street Fighter versus King of Fighters, respectively. Okay, I'm not one to ever really learn backstory or anything as far as fighting game characters go. I really couldn't care less about them. I have, of course, played fighting games. I've played Street Fighter. I'm not sure if I ever played King of Fighters, to be honest with you. I played Street Fighter, and really I only ever chose characters based on how cool they looked or if their powers were interesting. Other than that, never really sought to learn the backstory of them because, you know, the arcade mode doesn't really offer much in story, so it never really mattered to me. So, now let's learn about Ken and Terry, respectively, and figure out who would win a death battle. Let's just get it started, see what kind of information they have to offer, and then I'll make my judgment. Then I'll make my guess, and go from there. Yeah, I'm not going to take any sort of guess at all about these two. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, and go. I've seen this before, 10, 10, 16, something on the 10th of October. What is everything, though? I guess we'll find out.
Hey, Wiz, what has blonde hair, wears red, and fights like hell?
Today's fighters?
Oh, you guessed it. Ken Masters, the street fighting family man.
And Terry Bogard, the orphan turned king of fighters.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
And go in the old school style, that's cool.
Son of a rich hotel tycoon, young Ken Masters wanted for nothing.
Stupid rich kids, why don't their parents ever teach them any real value? Like squirrel cooking or how to throw a punch.
Well, turns out Ken's an exception. Eager to teach his son some discipline, his father sent him to Japan to train in martial arts.
Yeah, turns out Ken's dad was buddies with the master karate hermit Goken, who Ken trained under for a decade, alongside a young warrior named Ryu.
Under Goken's eye, Ken was taught the ways of the Ansatsuken, or Assassination Fist, albeit Goken's own non-lethal variant.
He learned techniques like the blast of ki energy known as the Hadouken, and also the Tatsumaki Senpukaka.
Tatsumaki Senpukaka, also known as the Hurricane Kick, a spinning kick that leaves opponents reeling, but is also pretty good for getting past projectiles.
But the move he excels at the most is the Dragon Fist, the Shoryuken. It's a devastating rising uppercut, and Ken's so damn good at it,
I thought that was this character.
Damn fist on fire.
At his best, he can perform the Shinryuken, or Divine Dragon Fist. Not only is this attack engulfed in flame, it also creates a vacuum effect, drawing opponents in for multiple strikes. The Shinryuken is the most powerful natural form of the Shoryuken technique.
Well, so long as you're not possessed by evil murder energy, but you should watch Ryu vs. Scorpion to learn all about that. With his training complete, Ken returned to America, proving his new discipline and kickassery by winning several fighting tournaments.
Including the premier U.S. martial arts tournament, where he won the finals and met his future wife, Eliza.
Ho! That is certainly what I would call a win.
Proud of his victories, Ken returned to Goken's dojo to tell his former master the good news.
But he got there a little too late.
And he was dead.
Missed out on all the finger painting.
After meeting up with Ryu to mourn their master's apparent death, Ken decided to enter the prestigious Warrior tournament, just for the chance to fight Ryu again.
But Ken's always fighting, both in and out of tournaments. He takes on anything from crime lords to professional assassins, and he's strong enough to send a man flying 15 feet in the air with a single punch.
The force of which would definitely kill an average person, which Ken is anything but. He's strong enough to beat the Dictator Bison with Ryu, and he's fast enough to dodge attacks from Akuma, one of the most powerful characters in the Street Fighter universe.
Then there was his cage match against the claw-wielding Vega, where he punched him so hard he completely reversed the guy's momentum after he leaped from the ceiling.
Doing so after losing tons of blood from dozens of lacerations, and with both of his feet broken and impaled. Considering much of a punch's force comes from the lower half of a person's body, This is practically unbelievable.
Talk about endurance. I can see how he got his wife. The guy's tough enough to fall over 100 feet into the mud and then just get up more pissed than anything else.
But when it comes down to it, Ken's strongest asset is his conviction to win, only made stronger when it comes to defending his friends.
Though he is pretty cocky, if he's feeling good about a fight, he'll sometimes just laugh at his opponents instead of finishing them off, leaving himself wide open.
Still, if you enter the ring with Ken Masters, chances are you're gonna get burned.
Come on, let's turn up the heat.
Harry
All right.
Bogard was born with nothing to his name. Hell, he didn't even have a last name.
Stranded with his brother Andy, Terry grew up an orphan on the dangerous streets of Southtown.
Until they were adopted by Jeff Bogard, who immediately introduced them to a regimen of bonding and kicking ass. Now that's a good dad. Well, until he got murdered.
When he was only 10 years
Yeah,
old,
that
Terry
figures.
and Andy
They always get murdered, don't
as
they?
Their foster father was murdered before their eyes by Geese Howard, a notorious crime lord. Swearing vengeance, the brothers spent the next decade training to one day take down geese.
What did waterfowl ever do to him?
No, not birds. Geese Howard, the bad guy.
Look, Wiz, I know you're not a poultry scientist degree holder like myself, but you should know that the singular term for geese is goose. It's just common sense.
Let's just move on. As the years went by,
Wow, that goose is really messing with that kid.
Artist, mastering boxing, karate, kung fu, and kickboxing. He developed an impressive list of techniques, like the burn knuckle, a fierce punch surrounded by energy.
And the crack shoot, a jumping axe kick. Or he can just punch the ground so freaking hard he makes a power wave, where he sends a deadly wave of energy through the earth towards whatever poor bastard he's fighting.
But even after learning all of these, Terry knew he would need more to defeat geese.
Goose.
No. So he sought out his foster father's old master, who taught him the secret technique of the Hakyoku Seiken, the art of the 8 extremities holy fist.
Holy fist, huh? Is that like punching the Jesus into people or something?
No, but he is punching with the power of earth.
Fire, wind, water, heart, go, Terry! Okay, sorry, but no, what's up?
Anyway, with Hakyoku Seiken, Terry can literally pull and channel energy from the earth beneath his feet. And with the earth's chi, he can enhance his attacks to extreme level.
Like turning his ordinary power wave into the monstrously titanic power geyser.
Apart from that, his Buster Wolf punch puts his burn knuckle to shame, and with the Star Dunk Volcano, he slams his foes down in a fiery explosion.
So when Terry
Goddamn.
was ready to take geese down, he figured what better way than in the worldwide tourney
All right.
Geese himself was hosting, the King of Fighters tournament.
And in the end,
Yeah, I'm
finally
not
got
talking
his
much
revenge
at all
in a
about
battle
any of that.
which was
I'm just
apparently
listening to this,
so
so I don't know
intense,
anything
its
about them.
spectators compared it to a fight between starving wolves, earning Terry the nickname, the legendary Hungry Wolf.
That's a badass nickname. Although it turns out Terry didn't kill geese hard enough, so he got to do it a second time.
Not that Terry was too weak or anything. For example, in his fight with Jamin, he took a huge explosion in the back, got a car thrown at him, jumped up an elevator shaft as it was blowing up, got blasted in the face with a wall of fire which smashed him into a concrete wall, and answered by power geysering so hard he wrecked the factory he was standing on.
He bled
Well.
everywhere. But then this chick made him better with a good old strip and cuddle. Oh, and that guy jamming, he's fast enough to catch
Hey,
bullets.
why not? That
And
works.
strong enough to shoot them back with his fingers.
Not good enough for you? Well, how about the time Terry saved a coworker from 6 falling I-beams by smashing them one by one in midair?
Keep in mind, a single I-beam is designed to support over 3,000 pounds of pressure.
And he took care of it so fast the would-be victim didn't even notice.
It's a bit of a shame then that, at his worst, Terry's a pretty sore loser. Even though his willpower is enough to match the power of Mars, the god of war, an unexpected failure can still really shake him up.
But when Terry Bogard sets his mind to something...
All right,
either
so
have to
one's
then walk
one's a
away.
sore loser, and the other is a. Would you call it a sore winner? Not really sore winner. Overconfident winner.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, Wiz has got something to tell you about saving
All right.
time and eating food, so what's not to love?
You know how it is. Research
Okay, so,
fight to the death is time-consuming.
one's a sore loser, the other one's a
But I also don't want to doom my
dick,
existence
I guess.
to fast food
When he
sugar.
wins, I don't know what the phrase for that is when you're rubbing it into someone's face when you're winning.
$10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com/battle. See for yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
And pause. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who's gonna win this one. They both seem pretty evenly matched. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. Actually, I didn't really go over much as far as weaknesses, but I'm gonna vote for Terry winning this one. Mainly if only is the overconfidence thing on Ken's side. If he gets a little too cocky, he might get a little too careless, and that'll fuck it up for him. I really don't know. Let's just watch the fight, see who they have, and listen to their explanation afterwards. Alright, so starting the battle in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh yeah, Dan Hibiki? Fuck that guy.
Challenge me after some practice. Come on, show me what you're made of.
So no reason for their fight, they're just fighting.
Fine! Here I go! See ya! See ya! Come on, man.
Oh,
Take this
fuck.
seriously. This'll hurt. See ya! That's a much kind kick.
Yeah. Dan's dead again. Sure you can. KO. Not yet. Nope. Okay. Still standing.
You're dead.
Well, he can take a lot of damage. But that was enough.
KO!
Bummer. So,
Called it.
right side, this means Eliza's single now, right? Boomstick. Just saying what we're all thinking.
Both Ken and Terry had been fighting since they were children, and each won their fair share of tournaments. However, Terry's sheer power proved too much for Ken to handle.
Outside of tourneys, Ken's most notable victories were usually only possible because he had help. Sure, Ken's taken down Zangief, Hugo, and Vega multiple times, who are extremely deadly in their own right, but they aren't nearly as heavy hitters as those on Terry's resume, like Krauser and Mars.
Also, keeping up with and surpassing Jameen, who can effortlessly catch bullets, proves Terry can match someone over twice the speed of sound. Much faster than anything Ken's ever shown.
Man, when Eliza hears about this, she's gonna feel terrible.
The winner is Terry Bogo.
That was painful.
Time on Death Battle.
Alright, what's the next one? Sonic. Yeah.
Bet you're surprised to see me.
Amy Rose. Okay, they had Sonic before.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and
Now,
next time
who's gonna
we've
be
got
fighting-
Amy Rose versus... well, probably not who you think. You can find out who she's fighting first by sticking to our Twitter, that's @ScrewAttack.
Speaking of first, you guys can watch all of our death battles and videos that we produce early by becoming a first member. So click the link in the description and start a 30-day free trial. Thanks, guys.
It says probably not what you'd think, but based on just the quick shot of her that I saw there and no prior knowledge about Amy Rose, well, she had a hammer. I'm gonna put her up against Nora. Let me know what you think as far as who she's gonna be fighting there, and let me know what you think of this battle. Yeah, I'm not too invested in this one. Wasn't too invested in this one, so really wouldn't have mattered one way or the other whether I won or not. But hey, I was right. I guessed right. So that was just pretty much throwing a dart, and hey, why not? Got it. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna end this one here. Until next time, take care. Bye.